Hello, it's Christy. Sorry today I'm so late. I was um, at a show today, and so I finally got back home and decided what I wanted to do. And today I thought we'd talk about 5 questions to ask yourself before you buy something. So I was at a show today, and people were walking around, and they come by your booth, and they'll say, "Oh, well, I'm going to look around at everything first and then come back," which is what I do a lot of times. I go see everything and then decide if I need to go back somewhere. Another lady, I heard her say to someone else, "Well, I don't even bring my purse in until I decide if there's something that I need," which is really smart because it makes an extra step that you have to take in order to make that decision. So I have 5 questions. So the first one is, can I really afford it? So do you really have the money for the item? Can you really afford it? Is the purchase going to land you in debt? And you also don't want to spend money that might detract you from some other goal that you're trying to set. So make sure that you actually can afford it before you purchase. Number 2 is, what will you do with it? So what are your plans for the purchase? What will it accomplish for you? Will you be able to move forward on a specific goal because of the purchase? And will it contribute to the quality of your life? The third tip is, how often will I use it? So if you're buying something that you're not likely to use a lot, if you just use it once or twice, or it doesn't really make sense to buy it. There are other ways that you can get something if you need to use it just like for one time. The fourth one is, do I really even want it? So think about, well, why do I want this item? What are your motives? Do you really want it, or are you thinking that you might impress somebody else, or if you think, well, I should have it, or not because you really actually want it. So think about those things, and you might need to reconsider based on what your reasoning is. And the fifth one is, can I borrow it? So if it's something you're only going to use once or twice, then it might be something that you could borrow instead, and then you don't invest the money in that, and it's not cluttering up your closet or your house or wherever it happens to be. So if you decide you need to purchase an item, I have 4 tips on how to find most items cheaper. And so if you would like those tips, shoot me a message. I also would love to hear what you are saving for. What is your big thing that you are saving for right now? So those are always fun things to hear. And I will see you all again tomorrow.